presentation. The product is titled AlzCal, shown right there, stage-based support for the impaired. Now I just wanted to give a little bit of background for it. Now I'm not specifically going to talk about what's up here, more the explanation of the images, but I wanted to put this information in because we're going about stakeholders, who pays, who plays, and this particularly kind of, I wouldn't say emotional form, but heading that direction, because we sometimes forget that those who, you know, we had a discussion about this, those who pay more are the time, the effort and the love and the care put in by the family members of whom are, over time, losing this person to this disease. Okay, first we've got Dr. Alzheimer, and what we've got on the right is we've got his first patient when he was studying what we now know to be Alzheimer's back in 1901. This woman's called Augustita. She was admitted into care in 1901 and she died of the disease in either 1905 and 1906. Now, these are just an example of the notes that the doctor was taking with August. Now, first I just want to show, this is generally what the healthy tissue looks like inside the brain. Perfect electrodes, information travelling, fantastic. Now, when the doctor made a cross-section of August's brain, obviously with her permission and the family's permission, what he found was that the tangles were deteriorating and these plaques were building up. Now, this is we don't know exactly what causes it, we're not covering it in our presentation at least, but this is the biological thing that happens with the build-up of neurofibrillary tangles break down, and that's what causes what happens. Okay then. We wanted to discuss a little bit about these 7 stages of Alzheimer's. Now I'm not going to go into detail, but what we noticed was that, okay, there's 7 stages and they cross over each other quite easily. So what we intended to do at the very start of the project was this. We split them up into 2 sections, 1 to 4 and 5 to 7, based on the recorded symptoms and what happens. The most severe of symptoms being obviously in 5, 6 and 7. Now what we wanted to do was cover these sections 1 and 2 via the features recorded within our app.
So, what our group did on our project week is the application to deal with some of these issues. The idea of the application is to assist the people who have Alzheimer in their daily tasks. It reminds the user about events such as doing laundry, taking medicine, etc. The application uses iCalendar as a way to store reminders and also to integrate with existing calendar applications and to synchronize with stakeholders like relatives, caregivers and loved ones. So here's some info about the data input. The application is designed in a way that it is easy to set up by relatives and personal caregiver. The appointment proposals and other important events in calendar can be made by doctors, friends and loved ones. Due to the nature of the implemented calendar, the software easily synchronizes with other calendar applications. Stakeholders can add or delete single or recurring events. Here's some info about the application customization. So, the application customizes its features according to different stages of Alzheimer's. In stages 1 to 4, it reminds the user about daily tasks like doing laundry or visiting a doctor. In the stages 5 to 7, it reminds the user about simple daily tasks like taking medication and watering plants. And GPS tracking is a consideration we've had for our future implementation into our application.
Okay, now I will talk just a little briefly about how our application is made up. It's made of several classes that each have their own task. the main class, main activity, brings them all together. It uses this updater class to periodically check for against the time to see if the calendar event is due, and if the function returns it true, then a notification is sent via the notify class to the user interface. Sound displayed, and the device waits for the patient to respond. If the patient does not respond within 30 seconds, then we assume that something is wrong and the caregiver will be notified via the internet connection. There are some other classes as well, like load personal data, which loads and displays patients' personal information to help them remember who they are, mostly for the later stages, and it will also display the caregiver's phone number, so if they have an emergency they can call them. Yeah, I think this is all for the class diagram. I won't go into more details. Now we'll do a brief demonstration of our application. Okay, so yeah, now on my phone I have a notification that I have to do the demonstration, and when I confirm it, it goes away and displays my personal data, so I know who I am. And now it will take a while to send another notification, so I'll just kill it to show you the...
So the response time for now is just, it's really short, but that's just for demonstration purposes.
Yeah, now if I don't respond to this...
I'm not sure if it's
no.
really seeable. It's reminding us to do a demonstration, and we have to touch the button, but if and this could also be like on a smartwatch or something, of course. So when this runs out, the caretaker will get a notification on his phone. So kudos. Oh wow, we can't even see this.
Is it too light?
Yeah, I should turn it like this. Okay. Yeah, does this work? Okay, anyway, it shows that Udos forgot to do the demonstration. And basically, when the GPS can also be sent over, so when a patient is lost or something, the caretaker will get a notification. And so this is a future function, of course, but with a pressable button which opens the Google Maps and should send you to where the patient is now. So even if he doesn't answer the call, they can go where the patient is.
So now to possible future implementations. Well, actually our team we did our best in the given stretch of time, but as you know, it's always something to be improved afterwards. So and we have the following. So multiple reminders. As for now, we would have just seen, we have just one notification for a patient, and in the future we can do like that the patient receives one notification at first, and if he doesn't respond in the given stretch of time, then he gets the second notification. And after that, the caregiver will be notified that the patient didn't respond. And GPS tracking. Actually, we, as far as I know, we implemented it to 80%, but it's not done yet. And that means that if the patient leaves the predetermined area and doesn't respond when the application asks him about confirming that he is out of this area, the caregiver will be notified. And he can contact him, he can call him on the phone, or he can also see where the patient is. So, and yeah, this feature is thought for the stages from 5 to 7 actually, but it can be also optionally included in the application for the patients from the 1st to the 4th stage of Alzheimer's disease. So next, text-to-speech refinement. Actually, we implemented that, but somehow it doesn't work. As also the sound, as you have seen, there was no sound when the notification came. We have no idea why it doesn't work, but yeah, still something's to improve. And the next is synchronization with smartphone. We thought it will be good if we can synchronize that with a smartphone, so the notification can appear on the smart TV, for example, and yeah, all other smart devices. Yeah. So, thank you for listening. Any questions?